Hello people, it's Michael here. Got another Christmas one for you today. I have got 8 supermarket and food stores, food shops, food halls, whatever you call it, mince pies. I've got Harrods, I've got Fortnum and Masons from the high end, and from the medium to low end, I've got Marks and Spencers, I've got Sainsbury's, I've got Tesco's, I've got Iceland, Aldi and Lidl. So I'm going to do a taste test, and once I've finished tasting them, I will let you know how much they cost per box of 6 and how much it costs individually per one. So let's start with this one here. I'm going to cut them in half so you can see how much mince is inside, how much mince meat is inside. All right, the first one I've got is, let's have a look, Tesco's Finest mince pie. All right, can you see how much mince is in there? This costs £3 for 6, so basically 50 pence each. Let's try that. Quite heavy duty. Quite filling. There's quite a bit of mince pie in it as well. I'll show you the other half. See, there's bits of hollow in there, but yeah, there's quite a bit of mince pie in that one. Not bad. 50 pence each. If I was giving that a rating out of 10 for 50 pence, I'll probably give that, I'll give that a 7 out of 10. All right, I'm going to put my ratings on there so I know what I've said at the end. So the Tesco's fine. In fact, make it easier. Make it easier, I just write it on the bottom. So, Tesco's Finest, I'll give it a 7. The next one I've got here is M&S Collection. So these cost £4 for 6, which makes it 67 pence each. All right, let's try this one. Let's cut this in half again. All right, that's the inside. First thing I've noticed about this one is once I cut it, it's very crumbly and it's broken up a bit. You can see that. All right, let's try that. It's a bit lighter than the Tesco's one. Not as heavy. Taste is okay. No alcohol in there. I'm gonna get a bigger plate. No alcohol in there. What would I give it out of 67 pence? It costs more than Tesco. I think the Tesco's is better than that actually. So I'm going to give the Marks and Spencers a 6 out of 10. All right, next one we got here is Iceland Luxury. This one costs £1.25 for 6. That's 21 pence each. That is less than a third of the price of the Marks and Spencer's collection one. All right, let's see what we got inside. All right, cutting it open doesn't seem like there's as much mince in it as the other ones, but I'm gonna taste it. It's not a bad mince pie actually. Yeah, definitely not a bad mince pie, particularly as it's a third of the price of the Marks and Spencer's one. 21 pence for that. That one, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 for price and taste. 8 out of 10. All right, let's try the next one. Aldi Perfect. One to same price as the Iceland one. 125 for 6, 21 pence each. Looks like a Mr. Kipling cake, doesn't it? All right, let's try that. I know that one. That was the easiest one that, to come out of the foil. Oh, cuts very, very easily. The mince, it seems like it's all like gelled up, like they're not. You can't seem to see separate pieces of mince, sultanas, raisins, or whatever. It seems like it's all in one go, and it's already breaking up in my hand. Anyway, let's try that. No, don't like that one at all. It's too sweet. Oh. Oh, that one doesn't taste good at all, at all. I don't like that one. That's out of the lot, even though the fact that it's 21 pence. Aldi Perfect, lowest rating. I'm going to give that a 4. All right, what we got next? Let's have a look. This is the Lidl Deluxe, 149 for 6. That's 25 pence each. Comes away quite easily. Again, inside it's all gelled up. You can't see any separate pieces of raisins or sultanas or whatever. It's all just one glutinous mix, it seems. Anyway, let me try it. Yeah. So. I'll give it a 5. I wouldn't buy that. I'll give it a 5. Average. All right. What's this one? This one is Sainsbury's Taste the Difference. And it's £1.75 for 6. That makes it 29 pence each. Let's try and open this up. All right, it's already, just cutting it, it's already mashed up, crumbled up, you can see. And inside again, It's just just seems to be like a mess to me. No. Anyway, let me taste it. Let's see if I can taste the difference. No. No, not nice. 5. I give that a 5. All right, now these are the high end. When I say high end, this one here is from Harrods. Bearing in mind, the cheapest one that I've got so far is Iceland and Aldi, 125 pence for 6. That's 21 pence each. Guess how much this one costs, people? Harrods. This one costs £12 for 6. That's £2 each. So basically you can near enough buy 2 packs of Iceland and Lidl for one of these. £2 each, people. All right. I mean, it doesn't look anything special, does it? From the outside. No extra decorations, just a sprinkling of maybe sugar or something on top. Anyway, let's try that. Comes out quite easily. Let's cut it open and see what's inside. It's a lot darker. The mince is quite dark. Doesn't seem to be separated. The mince doesn't seem to be separated as much. Let me try it. The pastry is really soft. The pastry is really nice. It's nice, but it's not £2 nice, people. £2 I expect to be tasting a lot of brandy in there, you know, get a nice kick. £2 for that. It's nice, but for £2, I'll give it a 6. And finally, people, the last one. This is Fortnum and Mason's. Look how big that is. That is much bigger than anything else. This is like almost twice the size of some of the other ones. And this one costs £14.95 for a pack of 6. That's £2.49 for one, people. Again, not much decoration on top. Just a sprinkle of a sprinkling of like a little bit of maybe caster sugar or something. All right, let's try it. Let's open this up. Opens up quite nicely. Ooh. It's quite thick. The pastry seems quite thick. You can see the separated raisins and whatever they put in the mince. Raisins, sultanas, currants. Let's try it. That's quality. That's very, very nice. Pastries really nice. Pastries nice and soft. The mint, you can taste like there's like a little tinge of brandy in there. The mince is really nice. But the price, £2.49. For that price, what would I give it out of 10? Bearing in mind the quality, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, people. So now I've done my individual, and I'm now gonna turn them over and rate them in order. All right, so Tesco's Finest is 7. Put that over here. M&S is 6 over here. Sainsbury's is 5. Lidl is 5. Harrods Classic is 6. Iceland Luxury is 8. Same as Fortnum and Mason. And Aldi Perfect is 4. So, in order of preference, we have in 8th and last, Aldi Perfect. I'll give it a score of 4. 7th, Lidl Deluxe. I'll give it 5. Then 6 is Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's Taste of Difference, I'll give it a 5. M&S Collection, I'll give it a 6. That's in 5th. In 4th, Harrods Classics. £2 each, people. And I only give it a 6. Tesco's Finest comes in 3rd. I'll give it a 7. In 2nd and runner up, Fortnum and Mason's, £2.49 each, people. £14.95 for 6. I'll give it an 8. And the winner, drum roll please. Iceland Luxury, £1.25 for 6. 21 pence each, people. I'll give it an 8. There you have it, people. And there you have the rest of it. Anyway, people, I hope you enjoyed the video. And you know the score. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. If there's anywhere else you'd like to see, put it in the comments below. And I'll see you next time, people.